let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Our next guest is a talented actress who stars in a new film entitled The Young Victoria. I came this close to getting that part.
You were up for it.
It can be seen in selected cities on December 18th. I just pray to God your city has been selected. Please welcome the very lovely Emily Blunt. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
The Young Victoria, this is a Queen Victoria, Queen of England, Queen Victoria.
Yes.
At what age? What are we talking about, the Young Victoria?
At the age of 18, bit of a push for me, but they slapped on the makeup. Lots of under-eye makeup to make me look younger.
But no, you do, I don't know your age, but you do look like a
26,
kid.
so 18's a bit of a push.
Nah, I'm not so sure. Not in your case. In my case, yes. They said, Dave, we love the idea you're just a little too old.
Yeah.
That was the only problem.
They knew you could brave the corset. Thought that guy could do it.
Well, what do we know? I know nothing about Queen Victoria, let alone the Young Victoria. What do we know about Victoria?
Well, I knew very little. I mean, I sort of had the image of her as being old and repressed and in mourning, but she's really vivacious and rebellious, and you know, she was quite a remarkable girl. So I was really surprised because I had a very limited knowledge of her because we have a lot of kings and queens. So my history lesson had been like a paragraph about.
And did you went up to the thing and the Windsor Castle and you got to look at her diary or something?
I did. You know, they're very precious, which I found out. There was a lady handling them with white gloves, and I went to touch it and I effectively got my hand slapped.
Right.
For trying to touch
because
her diary.
these documents are hundreds of years old.
Yeah,
obviously.
they are. Yeah.
And what did you, any insight from looking at the writings of this woman?
I really was fascinated by her handwriting, if that doesn't sound too weird, because she wrote very expressively and emphatically, sort of underlining words, and I could start to sort of hear her voice in a way. You know, she wrote very passionately.
Well, so that's a rare glimpse into a bit of your country's history, isn't it?
It really was.
I know that she was a big fan of truck racing.
Yeah.
Tell us about your family and what are you doing for the holidays?
Well, I am going to see my family. You know, I'm sadly now, because I live in the States more, you know, we used to take these sort of family vacations at Christmas.
That's great.
Yeah, I mean, my dad would persist and try and make us go skiing. I'm like convinced that British people are really bad at any form of sliding. You know, I just don't think. I don't think we're very good at it.
They don't get much snow.
We don't get much snow.
Yeah.
But my dad took us skiing, and you know, I'd never done it before. I was quite a nervous child, and so Dad took us on his own route around, and we got lost. And I was ending up going down Black Diamond runs. I mean, I couldn't do it, you know.
That's dangerous.
And so I was weeping at the top of this slope, and Dad was like, "It's all right, darling. You go down first. I'll ski behind you. Make sure no one crashes into you." I was like, okay. So I set off down the slope, just plowing down like that. And I can hear my dad behind me, and I can hear his skiing. I can hear the shoo, 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 and it gets more and more like shoo, 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 as he's losing control. And then I hear him go, "Get out of the way, Emily, you bloody idiot," like that. And it was bad.
That's the end. Yeah.
That's my dad. That's my dad.
You're working in New York City. Is it now you're actually doing the film right now with Matt Damon?
With the lovely Matt Damon,
and you're actually out on the streets of New York filming part of it?
Yeah, we are. We were in, God, where were we last night? I don't know. It was some incredible location on a night shoot.
Why do they do that?
Well, because sometimes if you want those locations, like the Customs House or somewhere like that, like you can only shoot there at night.
When
there's no one there.
I see, sure, yeah.
So at 5 a.m. they decided to make us sprint up a flight of stairs, which was not awesome.
Wow. And what is the name of the film that you're working on now?
It's called The Adjustment Bureau.
The Adjustment Bureau, I don't know what that means. What does that mean, The Adjustment Bureau?
I don't know. All I know is that it's a sort of modern, it's based on a Philip K. Dick novel, and it's a sort of sci-fi modern love story. If there is such a genre. We are apparently inventing one.
And how's that Matt Damon?
He's great.
Nice guy.
He's great.
He seems very nice when he's here. He always seems like a very nice guy.
No, he's really fun. Yeah. He's a lot of fun.
And you play, you're a ballet dancer?
I'm attempting to play a ballet
You know, you look like you could. Did you ever do ballet?
I quit at the age of 3 after 2 classes.
Called it a day at 3.
I said, I hate it, it hurts my feet, and threw my shoes at my mother, and decided that I didn't want to do it again. Oh, I was such a sweet child.
Yeah. And so, but have you been learning to do?
I've been in this sort of like boot camp for a few months. I have to do my dance scenes at the weekend, so get ready for a laugh. That's what I said to all of them.
Now with computer-generated images and such, and stand-ins and stunt people,
yeah, I do
is
have
it possible to have somebody do this for you? Not that.
I mean, I have to do a lot. I'm going to do as much as I can, but I do have a double for the bit where my leg is supposed to be up over my head, which is not going to happen.
I use a double for that myself.
That's good.
Once I hit 60, I said, okay, we need to bring in a guy.
Yeah. Just for those
Just
leg
for
moves.
that leg above the head deal.
Yeah. She's actually upset. My double, who's an incredible dancer, has legs that are otherworldly, is upset that I've chosen to wear sweatpants in some of the scenes. She's like, why would you not wear shorts? And I'm like, because I can't wear booty shorts occasionally, that's why. Like, I'm going to stick with the sweatpants.
Good for you. But well, I can't. I don't want to, because what do I know? But now let's get back to the Young Victoria. It opens December 18th, and we want to show a clip here. Emily, what are we going to see?
I think we're going to see a scene where I'm playing chess with my future husband.
Playing chess with your future husband?
Yeah.
All right, take a look. Here we go. The Young Victoria. The Young Victoria. And tell them what you just told me about her reign.
Yeah. She actually was the longest reigning monarch to date and had 9 children. So.
And lived to the age.
And lived to the age of about 98.
That's remarkable.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you were also in the Devil Wears Prada?
I was, yeah.
That's where I've seen you. I knew I had seen you.
That's who you are.
That's who you are. The Young Victoria, a lovely film for the holidays, opening December 18th. Emily, good to see you. Thank you so very much. Good to have you here.
Thank you.